My parents said they'd pay for my wedding if I invited my estranged sister, so I did something that made them regret it. The offer came with strings attached, like everything in my family. Mom called 2 months before my wedding to Finn, her voice dripping with fake sweetness. "We've decided to cover all your wedding expenses," she said, "but only if Raven comes. Family unity, you understand. Family unity. That's rich, considering they'd enabled Raven's drug addiction for years while I worked 2 jobs to pay for college. When she stole my grandmother's jewelry to buy heroin, they covered it up. When she crashed Dad's car while high, they bought her a new one. When she threatened to kill herself if she didn't get money, they emptied their retirement fund. But when I asked for help with college tuition, you're strong enough to handle it yourself." The wedding was costing $35,000. Finn and I had saved for 3 years, but we were still $12,000 short. My parents knew exactly how to leverage my desperation. "Fine," I said. "I'll invite her." "Wonderful. We'll transfer the money tomorrow." I hung up and smiled. They wanted Raven at my wedding? They'd get exactly what they asked for. I called Raven and left a voicemail. "Hey, it's me. I'm getting married next month. Mom and Dad are paying for everything, but they insisted you be there. The wedding's at the Grandview Hotel on the 15th. Reception starts at 6. Hope you can make it." I didn't mention the ceremony time, just the reception. The day arrived. Finn and I exchanged vows at 2 p.m. in front of 40 close friends who actually mattered. My parents sat in the front row, constantly checking their phones, asking when Raven would arrive. "She'll be here," I assured them. At 5:30, we moved to the reception venue. The photographer captured every moment as we cut the cake, shared our first dance, and gave heartfelt speeches. Everything was perfect. Then Raven showed up. At 9 p.m., 3 hours late, she stumbled through the doors in a stained tank top and ripped jeans, pupils dilated, reeking of alcohol and something stronger. She brought 2 equally wasted friends who immediately started pocketing silverware. "Where's my fucking sister?" she screamed, knocking over a centerpiece. "This place looks expensive." The room went silent. My parents' faces turned white as guests pulled out their phones, recording everything. Raven spotted the open bar and made a beeline, shoving past elderly relatives. She grabbed a bottle of champagne and chugged it directly, spilling half down her shirt. "Speech! Speech!" she yelled, climbing onto a chair. My perfect sister finally found someone desperate enough to marry her. Mom tried to intervene, but Raven shoved her away. "Don't touch me. You only care about appearances." She was right, of course. Security arrived as Raven threw handfuls of wedding cake at the string quartet. Her friends were stuffing shrimp into their pockets while she screamed profanities at my new in-laws. The police came next. As they handcuffed Raven, she looked at me with surprising clarity. "You did this on purpose," she said. I smiled. "You're absolutely right." The next morning, videos of the chaos had gone viral. My parents' phone buzzed nonstop with calls from mortified relatives and business associates. "How could you do this to us?" Dad demanded. "I invited her, exactly like you asked," I replied. "You got your family unity." They'd paid for the most expensive family therapy session of their lives, broadcasted to 300 guests and the entire internet. Finn and I are still happily married. My parents haven't spoken to me since, which honestly feels like winning twice.